What is up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of my Germany playthrough here. Of course, we're trying to unite all of Europe under one culture group. Now, with that being said, I did check in between episodes, guys, here, going to the country view and going prioritized by development. We can see that Spain is almost at 1,000 development. So now they did lose Sardinia. I'll check Sardinia's development soon here, but I think it was under 49, right? Yeah, it was 20. So they have been under 1,000 development. So we can kind of check to see if they do become Empire government rank upon reaching 1,000, which is what this is predicated upon. Speaking of which, Brittany also almost halfway there. Excellent. So let's hope that works, because I'm sure it worked with Austria, right, guys? Because I remember saying that they even accepted Franconian. But I guess maybe that was really high development as well. I mean, obviously we developed Unspark like crazy. Nuremberg could have been fairly high. I would be surprised if it was really high development last game in the Knights. Anyway, I remember specifically thinking they fully accepted Franconian culture. I'm not sure if I said it out loud or not, and that's quite impressive. And it kind of dawned on me that it's because they were a personal union that they were able to have the Empire government rank. Yeah, let's hope that that's the case. Now, with no more further ado, let's continue this huge, large war. And it did occur to me, guys, that we actually can't gain these either. So we do need to go around sieging up Scandinavia, so let's continue on with this war, because it's going to take a long time. I'm hoping to take this, but we might have to compromise for less. Hoping to take this amount of territory. So yeah, we've got a long way to go as... Oh, Russia's no longer a valid rival. Well, at least we still have valid rivals, but it might do that thing where we can re-rival Russia after the war. Oh, now it also occurred to me... Yeah, just like that. Well, thanks for that, game. Now our power projection might be diminishing. We can also accept Silesian. Yep, he's 2% of our country, but I mean, this is also a high dev province, and we can develop these provinces up more. Iron's good, but the coal is beautiful. We almost have furnaces available. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. Yeah, and I've spoken a few times about that. It's a bit awkward, but that's now fully accepted. So we've got all of Germany on lock. Obviously Czech, Polish, Silesian. The Baltic areas are on lock right now. And that's about it that we've locked down. Obviously Castilian and so on, but I hope that we don't actually have to end up integrating those nations. We've got a tremendous amount of Central Europe, though, on lockdown as kind of permanently accepted stuff. Okay, this Fort Fallon, I did not realize. Beautiful. I'm kind of looking out to defend my own territory, but it looks like we're doing just fine. Let's continue sieging them up. We're probably better at sieging than most of my subjects are, or allies, or whatever. Let's rock on. We should have one making its way out to Scandinavia. Now, again, to reiterate, we stack wiped the Swedish last episode. That was so epic. Of course, the Swedish have 20% infantry combat ideas, infantry combat ability. They also have 5 discipline. So, predicated on their ideas alone, their ideas are more military oriented. I kind of refuse to believe... He has a mission much like the Pope does, to take a permanent bonus, and I kind of refuse to believe that he took the military-oriented one there. He must have taken the mercenary or the naval-oriented one, which is stupid. I mean, Genoese separatists! Nice! We might not even need to attack Genoa to lose Corsica. That's awesome. I mean, Sardinia defected in very similar circumstances, didn't they? Good stuff. So, no issue here embracing manufactories, despite the fact that I've been throwing all my cash away. And that's awesome to see. It's because we're rich. We are rich, mate. So I'm going to continue dumping down these in Germany. Now, we don't have a dude in Champagne at all, as it happens right now. So let's kind of skip that. Many of these, like Württemberg, don't even have a marketplace or anything. They just have high dev. But let's improve our trade. What trait does this general have? Does he seriously have no trait? Because he did work. He doesn't have a trait. I don't have a better general to equip either because I'm in an occupied territory, so might have messed that up a bit. Let's see how strong you are, Austria, with your 6-2 general. Outnumbering us. Not strong enough, mate. Look at this. He's got better discipline, worse morale, similar tactics, and then we probably out infantry combat ability him, right? So he had numbers on us there. Yep. He's got offensive ideas, which means that's why his generals are good, basically. Oh, we're just so badass. Siege ability. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so I'm kind of sorry to report, guys. I think we're actually going to be spending most of this episode fighting this war. Nice. It looks like we actually might have new world superiority just with the Spanish, which is not something I took into consideration. It's pretty close, I would say. Maybe in North America they will win, but we'll definitely win in South America, which obviously has a pretty trivial effect on the war score, but it does make a small difference, making the occupations and so on out there. Dude, on some of these nations I can hardly even see our own occupation at all. It's brutal. The color just doesn't quite add up. We're pretty much using our worst general to go around fighting, but he doesn't have any siege on him. Oh no! Hamburg fell. I didn't see it. He's got 15k cannons in this rank 3 siege general. I don't really feel comfortable with that. Let's go take that back and take this back because oh, nice. Our bad general died. Which wasn't him. We were utilizing a bad general elsewhere, up here. Ugh, this one's not much better. But let's equip him. He does have 1 siege ability on him, which is very nice. And we're doing pretty well in terms of war score. Just gonna make my way out to some of these, yep, high dev provinces, yep, which will fall really quickly with no forts on there. This war was going really well in the sense that we were just sieging down everything and moving out east, but they're breaking through in certain areas, you know, so I want to kind of put that to an end if possible. Put a stop to that. Truces up with Portugal, that's something that I'd really like to do, but it's not admin oriented. Right now I'd like to spend some of my admin points. This war is over admin, over clay, but I'd love to do more over clay. Now the Genoese should be progressing, yep. Hopefully they're going to defect the same way, and then it's just going to come down to the Spanish becoming Empire government rank. So this should give them over 1,000, and this as well. Oh, wow. 27 here. Damn. Yeah, that should give them over 1,000. I was going to say that we could give them more of North Africa. This area, if we wanted, from Portugal as well. But that should be over 1,000, and then hopefully they accept all of Iberia. That's the plan, dude. I hope so. I really, really do hope so. I would feel quite foolish if it did not work out that way that we had planned. Oh, okay. Just trying to go for a lucky siege there so that we could move on to Death Marching that much sooner. Which they're going to siege down. Basically guaranteed there. And we will re-siege it quickly. We're doing very well on war exhaustion, which is good to see. Uh-oh. Where are you going? Up here? Huh. We would make it defensive. That scared him away. Alright. Let's just allow him to walk off a bit, and then... Nice. Take out this 2k Swedish. I hope I didn't read that wrong. We might be able to beat them in general, though. Ah, these British. He's only at war with us now. Okay, these 2 stacks, we should use them as dedicated whack-a-molers. We need 2 stacks out here to whack-a-mole the British. 2v1 that big stack out there. That's pretty intimidating. Now, the British are weak, but that was large numbers. He did tick up to 20, but he is weak. There's no doubt about it. By the way, we've had power projection up at 100 for the last ever, dude. That's really, really good. Okay, Hungary's coming in here. We should fight them, no problem. There we go. So these are going to be our fighting stacks. These 2. Yep, he makes it up here first. It's a defensive battle. Feels good, man. Now, do we have this occupied? Yes, we do. Okay. So what do I want to do with that? Go defend the Eastern Front. Yeah, we could definitely do with hiring some more troops, eh, guys? Manpower's suffering a bit. Beautiful. Not quite a stack wipe there, but progressing on towards Stockholm. I think the economy is doing well enough. As much as I love this, guys, I'm going to go ahead and chuck this into manpower recovery speed. Try to get it up because we don't have any intentions to slack off here, do we? I certainly don't. We want to be fighting bigger and harder wars after this. That's the plan. And it's... trade steering. Our economy is not that good anyway. I'll trade rather. Let's just take some mercantilism. Alright, now the British have nowhere to retreat to, guys, so this will be pretty painful for them. It's kind of inevitable that if we walk out there, we should be able to stack wipe them. Right? Unless he got picked up. Oh, there he is. Just waiting on this general. And they're going to get done wrecked. Now this will allow me to claim all of the lowlands, the coastal areas of the lowlands. Great. Let's fabricate on Holland as well. I've been struggling to get claims out there for quite some time. You know, if we fully annex him, we get his colonies as well. This guy's leaving. No! Ah, he made it. No, he didn't. Okay. Is he going to be able to retreat to there, though? We'll see. See, I didn't have the numbers, so I don't think a stack wipe is achieved here. But if he can't... He didn't retreat. Sucker. Oh. Okay. We'll just stay there then for now. He got a month of morale back. Be interesting to see if we wipe him there. Let's just fight him. We outnumber him dramatically. Let's just fight him. I doubt there's a stack wipe there in the woods, but I'm happy to just fight him. Yeah, the British are holding on here. They got some morale there at the end of the month, which is obnoxious. But this will do him. He's about to get Rick-a-ronied. Oh, feels bad, man. Sorry, British. Sorry, British. This here? Do you see this here? This my land. This my land. Go on, get out of here. Go on, get. We must not lose this war, lads. It's very important that we win, or else until the end of time they will paint us like we're bad guys, but don't tell anybody that we are bad guys this time. You suckers, get out of here. We're not bad guys. The ends justified the means, right, guys? We're gonna unify the world. Alrighty, taking up, everything costs -5 here, so let's go ahead and do the military. I don't care about being too efficient there. We're now ahead of many nations in the world, including, many of the nations we're currently fighting, including Great Britain, and soon to be the Ottomans. I think we're going to be ahead of them as well. Using 3 out of 9 culture acceptance slots. Well, we've got to play tall, guys. This is good, so let's be sensible. Let's develop some stuff. Do we still have the modifier here? No, we don't. It's gone. Yes, we do. But it's not the best province ever. So I think we should be coal-oriented. This is fully accepted, this area. So let's have a think about our coal provinces here. This is German, whereas that is not. Okay, so this is 51. This is the cheapest so far. 55, that's the second cheapest. Coal. And we've got a total of 4 currently. We're going to own these later, or this at least. Oh, no, we've got the Polish one here, which is the cheapest. Nice, and because the admin dev is so high, this can be dev pushed quite far. Nice, okay. This is the best coal that we have available. Get good. Get real good. Let's have a look. Alright. This was the second cheapest. There we go. Spending those diplo points. And I'll probably spend a little bit more admin as well, but that's going to be in the future. Alright, let's go up here. I'm seeing if we can, piece this war out and spend the admin on coring it. Unlikely, but there's no rush, there's no hurry. Stockholm Falls, nice. Okay, let's equip a super general here to help us stack wipe Hungary here if possible. And that general was resourced from here. Oh, he's same day to us, eh? He escaped. Must have been a same day. That's Forest. Let's go defend it from Norway. God dang it. Dude was discovered in Denmark. That's irritating because it's going to diminish. Hungary is on the same tech as us, unfortunately. That must have barely been not been a stack wipe there. Barely not been a stack wipe. So this is Potsdam. Okay, let's do Potsdam when I can afford it. 5% Diplo technology cost. Wait, where did that come from? I didn't... Ah, okay, trading in glass. We have 22% of the trade, or 20.1% of the trade in the world of glass. Damn, son. Getting reduced to Diplo technology cost. We'll take it. Oh no, my Austrian spiny were discovered as well. Frick. I want about to claim some Hungary, but we're gonna have a really long truce with them, I suppose. The Genoese still going strong over here, guys. So it looks like this stuff actually will defect from rebels. That's surprising, man. I remember calling that a long time ago, but when I said it, I felt like it was an unrealistic long shot, and that it wasn't going to happen when I said it. But plot twist. Rebels were successful on one and appear to be successful on the other. It's pretty small, but currently the Spanish don't even appear to be trying to defend it. Spain is becoming quite Protestant. Good man. Protestantism taking over, lads. Feels good, man. Feels real good, man. My allies are going around occupying the odd province, doing a good job here. Carpet sieging because we're too lazy to do that kind of thing. Now our magnificent ruler is beginning to get quite old. 60, or I'm looking at the sixes, 40 years old. That is a little bit of a concern. Obviously we would hope that she lives forever. This is irritating. Appears as though it's just going to be sieged back. Yep, even before we sieged ours. How rude. That will flip back automatically. So we want to go all the way near 100 war score. And we're not quite there. His enthusiasm is pretty whack, which counts for a lot, but we must push on. A lot of the Milan's troops are liberated here. And capable of doing something. Man, I'm really glad that this appears to... that it's going to defect to rebels, guys, because we've got a really long truce here with Genoa. 7 more years. And Genoa's gone full derpy-derp. He's got no allies, so he's looking really vulnerable. He could easily get cleaned up by one of the Italians in Eden. Something like that. But rebels the perfect solution if it just disappears. That's perfect. Let's go crush Britain again. He doesn't currently have a general out here. Oh boy. I would love to go kill this fool again. Feel the pain. You British fools. $68 war score. We're getting there. This is becoming cheaper, this goal. It's becoming cheaper. I could take... I've already stated up Tyrol. That's 85, that's cheaper. I've already stated up Tyrol. We could... I don't currently have a state available for the Netherlands. So... that seems like it's pretty sensible. So does that if we're going for more obtainable approach. Those iron already have buildings placed there. Oops, I forgot about this. Alright, where were we developing? Oh, paper's gone down in price, which means my production is significantly worse. I know that wine increases. I was told that in the comments, which makes sense. So this looks like a pretty good place to develop with my admin, because it's going to allow us to push it later with production, if you feel me. Do you understand what I'm saying? In the meantime, it's already got a temple there. We fully accept culture, blah, blah, blah. Admin is admin, but I'm prepping that province to be stronger, to be developed for production later, because currently I couldn't. The development was whack, respectively. Okay, we're outnumbered by about 10k here, but we are a badass, and he doesn't have a German. He doesn't have a German? We are German, and he doesn't have a general, lads. He does have a German. He does have a German. He's partially German. He's about 50% German. He's more German than I'll admit. But he doesn't have a general. Poor England. Poor Brits. Getting Ripperinoed. He again got the end of the month tick of morale, but it's not going to make a difference. It's good for farming army tradition out there. Alright, well, I'm actually going to sit here. I'm actually going to sit here prepared to defend something, because most of our allies are wandering off at this stage. 71, all the way up to 71, looking good. Resieging this back, eh? Rip. Poor British just got wrecked. And war exhaustion's pretty good. My bloody fireworks are just discovered everywhere, though. That makes me feel bad. I want to remove these. There we go. But it always takes a year to do so. Alright. This costs us Diplo points. I'm just going to take this. Get it over with. That's not stated up, though. See, this actually allows me to border Venice. We're going to have a really long truce. But this allows me to claim more sort of lowlands, like from Brabant. I'm going to do this. I want to expand more into this territory than I do Italy right now. Boom, 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 boom. We're so strong. We are the Germans. We kill your face. Feels excellent, man. Hand some stuff off. Look at that. The Spanish are almost happy without this. Excellent. Now, Brittany appears to not have debt any longer. Good job. He's recovered, and he must have caught some stuff up. Yes, he has. Good job. That's all the French land we have for him, right? Currently. Alright. Good job, Brittany. And, do I have any spiny work remaining? Yes, we can make an claim. Let's just get a CB on him for later. What about you, Hungary? No, we can't. What about you, Holland? Man, my Spiny works were so high. Yes, alright. Which is the highest? Is it his capital? Holland? Okay, Den Haag is at 39, Zealand's at 22, Holland's at 34. Well, that's the highest. Claim that. And what's happening with you, Ottomans? No. Oh, yes! Perfect. Go get into position, boys. That's what we're doing next. Now I'm going to give it a month or so. A little bit of time here before I core up. Wow. Great Britain's invalid rival. And he's a higher ranked great power than Vijayanagara. He'll probably become a valid rival again here in a moment. Probably. He's behind in tech, that's part of the reason why. Speaking of which, so is the Ottomans. Dude, this is the perfect time. How close are they? They are. Yes, yes, yes. Most of his allies. His powerful allies are not going to back him up. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm just letting my war exhaustion get to 0. And then we're going to tick up here. That 2% production efficiency is going to be really nice, guys. We're so rich. It looks like we're teetering on the edge of being the world's leader in glass. So this modifier is like bouncing back and forth. That's okay. That's no big deal. I wonder, depending on how well the war goes with the Ottomans, like if we're smashing them, I might get rid of the morale of armies and put it onto production or something, because the production makes us just so affluent. Let's build that. We actually don't have a merchant here at the moment. Alright, let's hire some mercs, because we know the Ottomans outnumber us big time. I'm going to go for 8 and split it 4 ways. Also, if we ever intend to diplo-vassalize this guy, the aggressor expansion is tapering off, but let's give some subsidies to get those relations building up over time. Ah, why is he turning his garrison on? No, he must be gearing up for war. I'm still going to declare the war here, guys. We can just artillery barrage them. I'm still going to do it because his allies aren't going to back him up. That's definitely something. But I was hoping to swindle these 3 forts before the end of the month. Now, currently, our diplomats are not doing anything, but I'd be lying if I said I knew what we should be doing with them. I guess claiming some of these up, eh? Let's at least use 2, because our spy network got discovered everywhere. Alright. Try to get into position here. My prestige is full. Ming? What are our relations like with Ming? Make sure they're high enough. Okay, I might improve relations with him. Let's try to recall that in the future. Yeah, let's get a claim with Savoy. Okay, this is at 0. Call this stuff up. Let's get a claim on Savoy. It might be worth vassalizing him. He's allied to Milan. I don't like that. I'm going to improve relations with Savoy and try to break his alliance with Milan, because it seems pretty close to being viable. And we're in good enough position. Let's go. Reconquest. Here we go. Oh boy. Fighting the Ottomans, who I already know dramatically outnumber us because they've gone quantity ideas and they're the Ottomans. But we do have our subjects though, right? And let's have a look. We have the numbers. We've got the numbers, and surely we have the quality. Of course, with the Spanish hordes to back us up, feels good. Genoa's being nice and successful, progressing. So I wonder how well poised they are here. You see a stack down there which was drilling. Their fort levels are low. That's good. I have no idea where their troops are stationed. We already have ticking war score. Now, my plan is to take a lot of this low dev land for myself, which I think we can do, right? I think we can do that. Uh-oh. Which rebels? I should have checked. No! Frick! Spain! He made it on there. No, they were close as well. They were close to being successful. Frick! Really? Let's take care of that. Okay. Well, new plan. We're going to have to take Sardinia for ourselves using the CB, claim up that province, go in against him, hand him off that, like fully occupy him and say return core. Sorry, Genoa, take our core as a peace out. Hopefully he still exists. We're really hoping that he still exists, that he doesn't disappear. Okay, the Ottomans general there's 3-4, that's not too intimidating. Alright, now let's try to stay consolidated. Head towards his capital to get some decent war score and demoralize him. Stay consolidated. I'm going to try have 2 stacks each minimum, because that will put us way above our combat width, I imagine. Combat width is 34. Yep. So we have 24 in each stack. So we will way overkill our combat width if we unite 2 stacks together when we kind of are fighting or whatever. Okay, which has better siege? This one has better siege. He can do the sieging. Alright, we now have taken war score. So let's look at the peace offer. We're obviously taking that, and then... So this costs Diplo, but it's 1 Diplo. Oh, it's too good. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's too good. I love it. We're gonna do this. Look at that big chunk, 11 Diplo. No big deal. But we've got to push for 100% war score for that apparently, so we're really in this for the long haul. But it's very morale boosting to see that we have the numbers on him, the number game. That's very morale boosting. Okay, Brittany's making claims like a champion. Good job. F you, Spain. This Genoans were close, man, to being successful there. They were very, very close. Dude, I was improving relations with someone, wasn't I? I've forgotten. My memory is like a sieve right now. I've been trying to pump out these before the patch finishes, guys, and ruins my save game. Obviously, I could roll back to a previous patch or whatever, but I just don't want my current game to get corrupt. Oh! Really? We don't PU Ragusa on death. 72, we don't PU on death. Really? That's surprising. Okay. Well, we've got truce with him. So we're going to get our dynasty onto his throne, it looks like, but then we have truce with him. So I kind of messed that up, but I was aware that we were messing it up when I was doing that. Re-allying Ragusa and so on. I'm not too upset. I actually, I do want to piece out something a little bit different than what I showed here, though, on the Ottomans. I am going to do it a little bit differently. Uh-oh, that's an ugly modifier, but it's for 10 years. We shouldn't be integrating anything in the next 10 years. Nice. Let's move on towards his capital. By the way, guys, I can take points from the estates. Some of them. Military points and Diplo points. But I just don't feel the need. Okay, let's see how strong the Ottomans are. Try to engage him in some battles. He's got big numbers. Yep, we're actually outnumbered here. So let's try to take a battle while he's not in the same position. Now these are with my worst generals as opposed to my good ones. These are my better generals out here. So let's see how we do. Oh, look at that. Okay, he outdisciplines us slightly. We massively outmoral him, we outtactic him, and we should have other advantages as well, as he's gone offensive in quantity. He actually has the least of anything he could have. Like a lot of his stuff goes towards his generals. Looking good. Looking good. What's the matter, Otto, man? You ain't looking so tough, are you? This general's bad there. I mean, ours is quite bad, but so is his. He's going to get... We are going to get defensive here. He gets -1 for crossing the strait. No longer a valid right of way. Damn. Looks like we're well and truly becoming the most powerful nation in the world. By far. Oh! Big numbers here. Uh-oh. He moved his capital. Lol. I realized because my emissary took so long to return. Wow, Friesland's out here in the New World. A new Dutch nation. Alrighty, Istanbul is falling quickly. And we're just winning left, right, and center. Wow, now. It appears as though we're the best there ever was, the best there ever will be, the best there's ever been. Some would say we're the best, but not me because I'm a really humble monk. Feels good, man. And no, yeah, that's right. I teased myself. I thought we had some states available soon, which we don't, but we do have max absolutism available soon. Now, I just realized we have 90. Oh, we do have 90 absolutism now, assuming our legitimacy stays at 100, and we're about to get potential for a large army. So we do have the option of taking Golden Era. Now, that's interesting. You know, I might pop it earlier rather than later. And if we take the 5 absolutism from Golden Era and the 5 absolutism with this bonus, we will be at the soft cap of 100. Which is what you're always going for. Because we're actually not really going to reach 100 this game, are we? For 50 years. That would be really nice. But we're about to come to an end of this episode, guys. I just actually want to show you, I changed my mind. I show you what, I wish to show you what my peace deal will look like here with the Ottomans before we peace out. But we do need that precious war score, don't we? Which will take a little while, and hence the reason. Damn, big pile up here. Might not win this one. Might not make it to the 5th here. Shoot, now we're going in offensively. Alright, I'm gonna force march, and we might lose that one, unfortunately. Yeah, go for the forts. Nice, coring up this fully accepted stuff quite quickly and ridiculously stable. Ridiculously stable. Amazingly stable. As I always go for the same old world conquest oriented ideas and so on, guys, it's quite exhilarating playing with these ideas. So, change of plans. This is a little bit overkill. We don't need this for my plans. What I am going to do is take something here and something here. Do you guys know why? You should be able to guess. But that's what we're going to do. And go for 100. Like that. Like that. That's what we're going to do. But we need to push up. Obviously, he needs to have low enthusiasm. We need to push up near 100 war score. We can get there. Now, how many diplomat points does that cost? 10. No big deal. It's nothing to us. It's nothing to us. So we just need to win these battles. Oh, we're so strong. Uh-oh. Few days. If he makes it in there, we're not going to win for sure. Oh, all right. Let's retreat. He does, in fact, have overwhelming numbers, but that's fine. We lose the battle, but we will win the war, lads. I'm going to siege this down, and then, nice, Spain made short work of Corfu, so we're going to allow our allies to do that, and we're going to begin walking around this way. He'll probably do some tedious coming over here while we're walking around, but that's okay. I imagine we can just smother him, come all down here with all 4 of our stacks, and we will win the war. We've already proven that we're way more powerful than him, and it takes... Currently utilizing one of these, 50% cost. Seems a bit inefficient, guys, but we're kind of admin capped anyway. I'm gonna do this because this one's younger. Way younger. The other one's been around for ages, so hopefully that sticks around there. And on that note, that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That's what we're doing next time. And then I think we're going to go in against Sardinia, make a claim on Genoa so that we can attack Genoa and return Corsica to him. And then, yeah, hopefully Spain gets the cultural union, changes that back to Spanish. If he doesn't, what can I say? We'll get rid of it somehow. We'll get rid of it somehow, like giving it to France or something at a later date. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.